In 1985, I bought a home entertainment system from Macy's department store. And that entire home entertainment system was $2,100. And I'm talking about a big screen TV, what they called a big screen then. It had a turntable. That's what we used to play something on called records. It had a turntable. It had a dual cassette deck. It had AM/FM stereo tuner. And it had the first CD player I had ever seen. It had big speakers and glass cabinetry. It was kind of interesting because when I bought the CD player, I couldn't find a CD in the stores to play on it. Finally, at Target, I found one CD, the soundtrack from Beverly Hills Cop. And that was the only CD we had for about a year because you couldn't find them in the stores. And then a year later, there were no more vinyl records. The vinyl record business was around for 100 years and went out of business in 1 year. And then there was nothing but CDs in the stores, if you could imagine. But when I bought the home entertainment system, the salesman said to me, well, Mr. Ziegler, you need a service contract on this. I said, well, how much is it? He said, it's $25 a month. I said, well, I'm a big boy. Put that sucker on there. You might not have noticed I'm a big shot. Give me the service contract. So he said, it's going to appear on your Macy's bill. You'll never miss it. $25 a month. So through the years that we dismantled that home entertainment system, I still use the glass cabinetry in my offices today for my computers. But the turntable, of course, we junked the turntable. Records were out of style. My son had the speakers in his room. Last time I saw him, the big speakers went south. The dual cassette deck, that went south. Nobody uses cassettes anymore. So through the years, we dismantled the home entertainment system. 7 years later, my wife is in her office on Beaver Ruin Road in Atlanta, and I walk in her office, and she's going through the bills, and she said, Jim, what is this $25 a month on our Macy's bill? I said, that's that damn service contract I bought. They're still taking out money for it. What is $25 a month times 7 years? 2,800 $2,800 that I had paid for a service contract on a $2,100 item. You would have to pay $60,000 for a service contract on a Tahoe to match what the department stores are doing. It's a great value. A washer and dryer with 5 moving parts service contract costs more for the same period of time than our service contract on a $50,000 car. Think about that. Most service contracts on most appliances are $25 a month. You multiply that out times 7 years, and then look at what we charge for a service contract on a complex automobile. Am I making good sense? I'll explain that to a consumer. Well, Mr. Customer, do you have any service contracts on any of your appliances in your home? Yes, I do. Okay, so you're going to pay $2,800 on a service contract on your washer and dryer with 5 moving parts, but you for a 7-year service contract. You like that? Look at what we're covering here, sir. Okay, page 27, I'm talking about the exclusionary brochure. I've covered this already, but I want to remind you, we don't tell a customer what they don't get. We sell them what they do get, what it does cover, not what it doesn't cover. It covers all internally lubricated parts of the engine, including the pistons, the bearings, the timing chain. You tell them everything it covers. Do not build smallness, build bigness. When you're telling a consumer what it covers. Page 29 says, is it really a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty from the factory? Now, with my wife and I, that could be the truth. My wife, what year is your car? 2012? 2012? My wife's car is a 2012. We took it to the Cadillac dealership last week, and the guy said, it's got 3,000 miles on it. It was only the second service for the car. We really don't drive that much. My car's got 6,000 miles on it, and I bought it a year ago this month. But most people, is a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty really a 3-year warranty? No. The average consumer is going to outdrive that miles, aren't they?
In about a year and a half, 2 years.
About 2 years. So the average factory warranty today is a 2-year warranty for most consumers. Most consumers outdrive the mileage. Mr. Customer, you've got a 6-year finance contract. Now the finance company requires that this car be kept cosmetically and mechanically sound. You are required to keep this car up. A 60-year contract is a 60-month contract. A 60-month contract is upside down for 3.8 years. Mr. Customer, it's going to be more than 3 years before you are able to trade this car. The most expensive repairs happen after the factory warranty has expired. 80% of the repairs in the first 3 years of the average car's lifetime are under $150. 80% of repairs in the second half are over $800. The average car, the second 3 years, are much more expensive than the first 3 years. You follow what I'm saying? So covering that car is very important that you have the extended service contract, the parts and labor program. Do you know the cost of repairs in the cars that you sell? I've had 9 or 10 Corvettes in my lifetime, most of them since 2000, but one of them I had was an 85. Does everybody remember the 85 Corvette? Wasn't a spectacular car, but it had an electronic dash that looked like the Starship Enterprise. You cranked that thing up and it had a dash with all kinds of... The most expensive repair in a car today is liquid quartz crystal computerized digital instrumentation display systems. Everybody heard what I just said? Liquid quartz crystal computerized digital instrumentation display systems. Now, Danielle, have you ever owned a laptop?
Yes.
How many?
Several.
Where's the one you had before last?
My son is using it.
And the one before that?
My daughter is using it.
Okay, you're strange. I picked out the wrong person to ask because most people don't know where the previous laptop was. Because we do not fix cars today. Cars are not repairable. Cars are modular. Parts do not get repaired, they get replaced. Modulars. Just like computers. You don't repair them, you replace them. So everything in your car today is not repairable, it's only replaceable. So you need to understand that these computers in these cars today, the liquid quartz crystal computerized digital instrumentation display systems, are the most expensive repairs. Our cars today are, all manufacturer warranties. All manufacturer warranties only cover defects in materials and workmanship. All manufacturer warranties cover only defects of materials and defects in workmanship. There are things covered under the service contract that are not covered under the original factory warranty, even during the original factory warranty period. Number one, wear and tear. Wear and tear is not covered under any factory warranty, but is covered under most extended service agreements. Now be sure if you're selling an independent that yours does cover wear and tear. Most do. Most service contracts cover wear and tear. Now, McPherson strut suspension, break or wear out? Wear out. Alternators, break or wear out? Wear out. So service contracts cover wear and tear. Manufacturer warranties do not. So there are certain items that are covered under the service contract, even during the initial ownership period, that are not covered. I just bought an F-150 Ford 4x4 and I get stuck in an ice storm in Buffalo, New York. God bless these people. They live in one cold-ass place. I have been there. I have been in Buffalo when both sides of the street had 8 feet of snow on either side. I have been in Buffalo when you could not see the cars. They were just little bumps in the snow. I mean, so it is cold in Buffalo. But I just bought a brand new F-150 4x4. I am driving my F-150 4x4. I'm on the ice. I'm spinning the tires. I burned up the transaxle. Excessive wear and tear. Factory going to cover that? No. Probably not. Service contract will. Service contract will cover that in many instances, and I can't say they're going to cover it every instance, but in most instances, service contracts will cover items that the manufacturer warranty will not cover. The other thing that they get is consequential damage. Most service contracts, be sure yours does, most service contracts cover damage to a non-covered part caused by the failure of a covered part. Damage to a non-covered part caused by the failure of a covered part. Manufacturer warranties do not cover that.